Welcome to Furious Toys. Thank you for joining me for this review of the delightfully evil Mighty Morphin Eye Guy from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection by Hasbro Toys. I did not recognize this character from my initial time watching the show back in the day, but when I saw it in the store, I absolutely had to have it. On the front, we have Eye Guy himself, a couple of extra hands, his main eye, and his ocular discharge. On the left side, we just have an illustration of the left half of Eye Guy with the Power Rangers logo at the top, and on the right side, we have another partial illustration of Eye Guy. The top of the package is just an amber color, and on the bottom is just the standard legal disclaimers and the barcode. On the back, we have a picture of Eye Guy in a standard pose, standing next to his separated main eye with his ocular discharge installed. Alright, let's see what this box has in store for us. For the first accessory, we have his ocular discharge. It plugs right into his eye. Here we have his main eye, which separates from the rest of his body, where he kidnaps and stores children and steals their intelligence. The energy effect here is made of a soft, malleable plastic. The stand rotates, but it does not come out. Let's get this main lens out and install that ocular discharge. It's a little bit tough. Need to get a tool to help me get this lens out. Don't want to scratch it or break it. I feel like there could have been a better way to do that. I probably just did it wrong. Alright, that's in place. That looks pretty creepy. In the show, it was a white lightning bolt effect, it looked like. Lens just pops right back in. Here we have his left and right closed fist hands. Each have an eye or two on them. This guy is delightfully creepy. I love that eyeball in there. He's got a bunch of other eyes that look like they need to be painted. Some of them are half open. Some of them could be considered to be closed if you wanted to go that route. Alright, his shoulder goes up that far. It goes forward and backward a little bit, similar to a butterfly joint. There is no bicep cut. You have to work around that external eyeball there, but it can do a full 360. His elbow joint bends to 90 degrees. The wrist joint folds palm out, not so much, and not so much in either. There is no abdominal articulation, but there is waist articulation. He has the ability to lean a little bit left and a little bit right. He has the ability to do the full splits. He's got an upper thigh rotation. The hip joint does allow to go up and then outwards. He has a double jointed knee that allows for the leg to bend past 90. It looks like there's a forward facing pin in the foot for ankle articulation, and it also rotates at the ankle cut. Alright, let's get this closed. I don't know whether or not to call it an eyelid or a mouth. Oh, that's adorable. He looks so cute and dopey. Alright, let's see if this eyeball moves. Barely. Let's get this lens. Oh, I guess it does move. Alright, let's get this eye effect in there. Oh man. What's in there like that? It just looks like he's throwing up. I went ahead and popped this back in here to check articulation of this eyeball inside the main eye, but it doesn't seem to move. As he peers into our soul, we get the ruler back here and see that he stands at 7 3/4 of an inch. For the first comparison, we'll throw in the Bug-Eye Ghost figure from the Real Ghostbusters by Hasbro. Next up is Kauros from Mythic Legions by the Four Horsemen. Trading one eye-themed character for another, here is Triclops from the Masterverse line by Mattel, followed by Muckman and Joe Eyeball from Playmates. Next up is the Turtles in Time Slash by NECA. Can't leave out my guy John Stewart, the Green Lantern by NECA. Here we have another contribution from NECA, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Universal Monsters Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. Here is the NECA animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder figure, followed by the Captain America Nick Fury from Hasbro. Last but not least, we have the Mark 43 Iron Man by 3-0. As soon as I saw this guy in Target, I had to pick him up. He is delightfully creepy. I rewatched the episode that he came from right before sitting down to edit this video. The title of the episode is I, Guy, as in I as in myself, not EYE, which is the name of this figure. I want to go in with a Sharpie or something and add more pupils and irises to all the extra white bumps on here that aren't colored in. There seem to be quite a few. I don't have much to say about the main eye that detaches, other than it looks like a giant sperm that also has an eyeball. It reminds me of an episode of Rick and Morty. I may have already mentioned it, but I had no recollection of this character when I picked up the figure. I just absolutely had to have it because of the way it looked. I love how cute and goofy he looks with his eyelid/mouth shut. He just looks like an excited child. Well, there it is. This has been my review of the delightfully evil Mighty Morphin Eye Guy figure from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection by Hasbro Toys. I do appreciate your time if you stuck with me this far. If you like what you have seen, please punch that thumbs up icon in the face. If you didn't care for it, please let me know how I may improve future videos. And thank you for joining me here at Furious Toys.